What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. The Big Ten is in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? And as you know, it's time for a change. It's yours truly, Mike, and we're here for the Big Ten Championship. This is the first time we've ever covered the Big Ten Championship over the last two seasons. So it's time for a change. Basically, today, Ohio State's just going to get that championship. It's been a few years since Ohio State's won. So today's the day to bring the championship back to Columbus. The only concern I have about this game is Indiana is pretty physical. Indiana, they're pretty much an SEC team. They've pretty much been built to look like an SEC team. The coach, he basically was from the SEC, so he brings a lot of that SEC swagger to the Big Ten. So it's going to be a good game, though. The first half is going to be deadlocked, but ultimately, the third quarter, Ohio State's going to pull away. So that's pretty much how the game's going to go. It's going to be interesting to view the quarterback matchup. So that's something that we got to keep our eyes on is the quarterback matchup, and we got to look at who gets out coached. So we got to watch for that, and then we just have to watch if Indiana can keep up with our offense. You know, we have the number one wide receiver room in the country, so I think it's going to be a comfortable victory for Ohio State. That's my prediction. So, as you know, how I start things off, we're at the 2 minute and 30 minute mark. I'm sorry, the 2 minute and 30 second mark, going into 3 minute mark. So I'm just gonna see who's available to cover the game with me. So guys, bear with me 1 second, okay? 1 second. Let me just make sure everything is set up correctly. This is my ninth live stream, I believe. So we're still trying to get things figured out. So hopefully the internet won't give any problems. Hopefully for the next 3 hours we're gonna be able to get everything done correctly. So let me just check real quick to make sure that the title is titled correctly. Okay. Let me see. I gotta stop opening so many windows at one time because that's something that I do a lot. But if it freezes up, then I know next time I go live, I will definitely have to have no windows open at all. So, a shouts out to Inter Miami. They won the MLS Cup. I thought the game was gonna start tonight. If I would have known it would have started earlier, I would have basically possibly covered it as well. But you know, I'm only one person. So, all right, let me go ahead and sound the alarm. All right. So guys, give me 1 second. Yeah, nah, man. Hey, man, I'm just trying to make it day to day, man. But yeah, Aaron, I fired up the live, man. All right, where's Casey, man? Tell Casey come. Oh yeah, man. Tell Casey. He got a phone device. Yeah, have him log on to his to the live too on his phone. All right, all right. Okay, so let me see. We got Ariane coming on tonight, and let me go ahead and see if Jay is available. So I just tell Jay the message that we live. Okay, so let me just see what this guy is doing. Hey, 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 you said you took the day off. Hey, hey, Tyler, like everybody's about to log on to the chat, man. Like I'm streaming the game. Yeah, Aaron's about to log in, and we did the game last week for Michigan, but if you have time, man, come in the chat. All right, all right. It's just it's time for. I'll tell you the just type in yeah, just type in the name of the channel. I'll send you the name of the channel again. All right. Everybody should know what time it is by now. Okay, time for okay. So so I sent out everything. We're at the 10-minute mark. and the game is underway. 13 minutes left in the first quarter. Let me go ahead and make sure that the phone don't ring. Let me go ahead and unplug this. I'll be right back, guys. Make sure the phone don't ring. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got things set up. We got the phone out the room. We got my drink. I got my drink and my two-step. It's on. It's on. It's on. It's Sprite, by the way. All right. So we got that. The TV's on mute. My phone. Let me go ahead and. No. Phone's on vibrate. It feels like I'm going to the movies, man. This is wild. Watching Ohio State games is like going to the movie. All right, let me see. Let's see. So yeah, Indiana has a Heisman hopeful. I think he's good. I don't think he's a Heisman winner. I don't think he should win the Heisman Award. Maybe he'll be a finalist based on the fact that it's Indiana, but I don't think the quarterback for Indiana. I don't think he's all that. I think he's good, but he's not all that. I feel like Ohio State's quarterback, he's good as well. I just feel that it can't be that hard throwing the ball to Jeremiah Smith, Tate. You know what I mean? So it's like, put me out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think everything is going swell with this live stream. We're at the 14-minute mark. So I don't know. Hopefully the internet is okay. Hopefully everything should be set. The thumbnail should be locked in. And we here. Ah! So but yeah, basically this is supposed to be an undefeated season for Ohio State. It should be nothing less than an undefeated season. And hopefully the only team I'm afraid of is Georgia. Hopefully we don't have to play Georgia during the bowl the playoff series. Hopefully we don't have to play Georgia. Every other team I'm not concerned about, but Kirby Smart, he's a hell of a coach, man. So hopefully we don't play Kirby Smart. Hopefully we avoid Georgia. But that'll be a good championship to watch Ohio State play Georgia, and that'll be a rematch from the last championship. I think that was 2021, I believe. But but if we have to play Georgia, we're gonna beat Georgia. But Georgia's very physical, so and they have a few playmakers, but more so a run game, which we can stop the run game. So I'm not really concerned about that. All right, guys, we at the 16-minute mark. YouTube said everything is excellent. So right now is a commercial break, and hey, I appreciate the like. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey guys, let's get the like button going. So I don't think they could stop Jeremiah Smith. I think Jeremiah Smith is the key to this game. I think Jeremiah Smith is going to be the difference maker. I believe that. There he is, right on time. Jeremiah Smith, right on time. So we got the first down, and we have a really good running game this season. We picked off from last season with our run game. You can argue that there hasn't been a drop off from last season with Henderson going to the NFL. So I'm really excited for the run game. So tonight, I'm thinking the score is going to be, I don't think no higher than 30. I don't think it's going to go higher than 30. I think it's going to be about in the 20s. I think that I'm thinking about 27-14 or something like that. Something like that. The last game against Michigan, it was really good because we had a really good run game with Jackson. Jackson, to me, last week against Michigan, Jackson actually was the MVP, if you ask me. Jackson definitely put us in position to easily beat Michigan last week. So if he can give us another performance like that, if Jackson could just keep running the ball, which you don't want to put that type of pressure on him, but if if we can get some yards out of Jackson, then it's no way we should lose to Indiana. Okay, okay, Indiana. Okay, that was a good interception. That was a good that was a good play for Indiana. And that's just a freshman's mistake for saying the quarterback for Ohio State. He's a freshman, so it's no big deal in that play. It was unfortunate that we turned the ball over, but it's no problem. I just hope that Indiana don't score off that turnover to put us down 7-0. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, it's been a good day today. I slept in today, and I'm excited about the soccer game that happened tonight. Inter Miami won the MLS championship, so I'm gonna do a video tomorrow about that. So, but who's in the building? Tyle, you in the building? Arion, you in the building? Jay, you in the building? Who's in the building? We got any Indiana people in the building? What's going on? What's going on? Where we at? Yeah, Indiana should score. I think that they're in good position to score. I don't see why they can't capitalize on this this turnover interception. I don't see why Indiana couldn't get in the end zone, but hopefully we can keep them out. But Indiana's no joke. They're definitely no joke. They beat Oregon. Oregon is definitely, if they could slow down Oregon and make Oregon think about it, then I don't see how they can slow us down. But one thing Ohio State has a lot of heart and grit, and this year's team is an All Star team. So I'm definitely um, I'm definitely believing in Ohio State. I believe that this team is arguably the best team Ohio State's ever had in the last 25 years. So I definitely believe that we're not just going to let Indiana get in position. So Ohio State's defense has been one of the hardest defenses to stop, and hopefully that'll be the same thing for tonight. So, hey guys, welcome in to Time for a Change, the number one sports channel on YouTube, the number one network on YouTube. We're covering the Indiana versus Ohio State Big Ten championship. The Big Ten is the number one conference in all of college football. They passed the SEC. Believe that, believe that. Check out all my videos talking about the Big Ten and Ohio State. We're a Big Ten channel at Time for a Change, but we cover all conferences. And next year, next August, we're going to be covering all Ohio State's every game Ohio State plays. We're going to cover those games, and then we may cover all the conferences as well. So we may cover the SEC games. I'm not really sure as of yet due to scheduling issues, but it's going to be going down next year, 2026. And I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for giving me a chance to shine. And the goal by next August is to have a community, start getting our community going to where we all could talk sports, talk football, and then ultimately we're going to start going to different sporting events, and maybe we'll have a get together. So we're here for the long run. We're going to be here for the long term, and that's just what it is. All right, guys. Indiana just cashed in. I'm surprised Indiana couldn't get in the end zone, though. I'm really surprised that they just kicked the field goal. I'm really shocked that they didn't go for it. I would have thought that they would have went for 7 points instead of just kicking the ball. I think that was a bad decision because what it showed me, or what it kind of told me, is that Indiana's kind of afraid of Ohio State, because if you're I don't know, at the 10-yard line, and and you kick a field goal, to me That's the easy way out. I would have basically just tried to go in the end zone. So it kind of sends a message that Indiana's a little afraid of Ohio State. So that's not a. I think that's a bad coaching decision. I think that they should have went for the touchdown, and then, even if they didn't score a touchdown, they would have basically showed Ohio State that they're not afraid of Ohio State. So, but the game just started, and it's gonna be a long night. Hopefully you guys will stay tuned in tonight. We at the 25-minute mark, and there's a commercial break. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. This is time for a change, and we rolling. All right, so let me see where Aaron's at. Let's see where Aaron's at. Okay. Like I said, I'm disappointed that Indiana didn't go for a touchdown. I would have thought that they would have tried to get 7 points on the board, but instead, they kicked it. So Ohio State's taking over right now, and we just gotta kind of calm down. You know, it's a lot of nerves going. Saints just gotta calm down as a young quarterback, and then we'll be all right. I got my drink and my two step, my drink and my two step. It's on, it's on, it's on. Okay, so Jeremiah Smith, that's his third catch. Okay, Jackson, go run. Yeah, he took too long on that one. Saying took too long. Yeah. So far, Saint's not looking good. He's not looking good. He had a guy wide open, and I think he was looking for Jeremiah Smith or Tate because he should have got that ball out fast. So yeah, he's gonna have a talk with saying he's gonna have to have a talk with him because he threw the ball away, and then he had a guy wide open. He didn't throw the ball, got sacked. So you know he's got to kind of, I don't know. He's gonna um, Saint's gonna have to kind of relax. But yeah, that's that the SEC presence. That the coach has put on Indiana. Man, they have a really good defense. Man, I feel like Indiana's gonna be that team in a few years. I feel like Indiana's gonna be they're gonna be one of the big dogs in the Big Ten. It's gonna be Oregon, Michigan, Ohio State, USC's coming back to power. So those are gonna be the five powers in the Big Ten in the next 4 years. But this is a big look for Indiana. Indiana's a basketball school. They're known for basketball. They're not known for football. So he's done a lot for the football program in just 2 seasons. You know, I think this year Ryan Day should get Coach of the Year. I think that Ryan Day's more than deserving of not just the Big Ten Coach of the Year. I think Ryan Day should get the National Coach of the Year, if you ask me. Okay, that's about. But yeah, when Indiana beat Oregon, I think everybody was surprised. I think that if they rematched, I think Oregon would beat Indiana. But that was crazy to go all the way to Eugene and to beat Oregon. I mean, people were blown away. I was too. Oh, that was a good turnover. I saw that turnover coming. I saw that turnover coming. Like the way how the ball went in the sky, I knew it was gonna be a turnover. When the ball just goes up in the sky, it's an easy turnover. So we just gotta just get Sane to calm down, man. We gotta get Sane to calm down and if it means just passing the ball off and just handing the ball off to the running back and then go down the field for the big play. I think that probably might be the best game plan is to just have Sane just pass the ball off, and and then go down the field because he's had two turnovers that's cost us so far. We haven't even had a chance to go down the field, so that's not good. But this is a championship game, so we'll see what happens after this commercial break. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great holiday season. I hope everybody's holding up. I hope everybody is spending time with their family, and hope everybody's had a chance to go out to the mall. For those people who might be having not so much of a good holiday season, always remember there's next holiday season. So the struggle don't always last forever. I remember when I was at Ohio State, I had some holidays that I was far away from my family. It was cold, you know what I mean? The weather, the money was low. I was in my 20s, so I've had some Christmases that I wouldn't say I want to forget, but it just made me tougher. not being able to spend thousands during the holiday season, you know, it makes you, it just does something to you basically. But I want to tell everybody out there, man, keep God first, keep grinding, and things will change, because things have changed for me. Praise God. So that's just something I wanted to just put out there, and as some inspiration. That was a good tackle from Indiana. That was a good tackle. I think we're gonna get a touchdown. I think we're gonna get a touchdown. Where was he going? Okay, he wasn't open. I think he can afford to pass the ball to Jackson. I think he should pass the ball off to Jackson. Come on, man. That was what? What in the world was that, man? What in the world was that? Okay, second and goal. That wasn't that bad from saying. That wasn't that bad. And that was a touchdown for Ohio State. That was close. He almost got his hand on the ball. The Indiana defender almost. That was close. He almost. It came this close to be a deflection. That was a good play from saying. That was a good play. Okay, he went long. He went long on that one. You know, that was pretty bold. That was pretty bold of the quarterback to go that long. Wow. Indiana ain't playing around. Man, that guy runs like, man, who's that number 8 from Indiana? He was running for his life. Oh man. He was running for his life. He literally looked like a horse, man. He was running like a horse. Not that time, buddy. Not that time, buddy. But yeah, this game, it's gonna be a long night. I got my drink. I got my drink and my two step. You know, shouts out to Smoothie King. You know, you see it. It's gonna be a long night tonight. Man, man, man. It's gonna be a long night. It's 9:02 Eastern time. This game ain't gonna be over until 11. All right, guys, we at the 50-minute mark. My name is Mike. It's time for a change. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's been an interesting year on the channel. We know we've been able to get a few videos out. We've had several lives this year, and the channel is really doing really good. We cover a lot of college football, primarily because we went to Ohio State. Me, Aaron, Jay, Tayo. So this is kind of like a channel where you know, everybody comes in and we talk about sports, but it's not just limited to college football. We cover all sports from soccer to basketball to hockey. We cover all sports. Next year we got the World Cup coming up, so we're gonna do a lot of coverage for the World Cup. But all the live streams so far have been related to Ohio State. You know, so we wanted to put down our flag for Ohio State and to let you guys know what we stand for. And we also cover NBA, but 2026, like I said, it's gonna be a really good year, and you guys need to tune in. We got a lot of things coming up on the channel, so stay tuned and tell a friend that's gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. So far, no team has been able to really punk punk Ohio State's defense. No team has been able to show up Ohio State. I haven't seen one player so far that's been able to slice and dice Ohio State in any position, wide receiver or running back. So shouts out to Ryan Day, man. Ryan Day should be coach of the year, flat out. I think that I think that Ryan Day. Look at this guy running around like this. What's the quarterback from Indiana thinking, man? What is this guy thinking? But yeah, I think Ryan Day honestly deserves to be coach of the year. This team is fired up, and the Indiana coach is very good. Just from turning this team around like how he has, it says a lot. But this is a makeable kick from the 30-yard line from Indiana. He missed it. So yeah, Ohio State's defense. We're gonna have to do a video about that. Ohio State's defense has. I don't think no team scored more than 16 points. I don't think no team has run up the numbers on Ohio State. So I think Ryan Day definitely should be coach of the year. I think Kirby Smart is still the best coach in my opinion, but I feel like Ryan Day has definitely behind Jeremiah Smith. He's definitely built a team that's really an all-star team, actually. So, shouts out to Ryan Day, man. Nobody wants to see a coach get fired, but at Ohio State, the standards are very high when it comes to football. So, you got to be able to dominate. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. But yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. Had a good rest last night. Stayed up until 2 o'clock and rested until 11. Slept all night into the daytime, so I'm feeling really good to talk tonight. I'm really ready to talk. Last week I was a little tired, but this week, because it was a night game, I got extra rest. So hopefully guys will come on the chat and we'll be able to talk sports. Well, so far for Ohio State, it's been shaky, but we're in the second quarter. 13 minutes left in the first half. Both teams have been shaky, actually. I would say right now it's a tie as far as the momentum is. It's a tie. I feel like both teams are nervous. There's a lot on the line right now, so I get it. I get it. Okay. Jeremiah Smith. Man, Jeremiah Smith is an animal, man. Man, Jeremiah Smith, he wanted that touchdown, man. He saw a touchdown, man. Jeremiah, man, he broke free, and man, as soon as he got the ball, the defense just ran after him, man. This is funny, man. Look at this, man. That was unbelievable, man. Jeremiah Smith is definitely the Heisman, man. Definitely Jeremiah Smith needs to be the Heisman winner, man. Jeremiah Smith is something, man. The way how Jeremiah Smith just electrifies the crowd, man. I've been saying it before last season, man. I knew Jeremiah Smith was going to be good coming out of South Florida, um, but I didn't know he was going to be this electrifying, man. The guy is so electrifying, man. Like when Jeremiah Smith makes a play, man, the whole team just gets fired up. You know, Jeremiah Smith is just, you know, he's fearless, man. He's courageous. You know, we haven't seen this too many times on Ohio State. A player like Jeremiah Smith, man, that just makes something happen, makes something out of nothing, basically. That's an easy field goal to make. Shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. Ohio State 10, Indiana 3. 1 2 3 Merry Christmas, boys and girls. But yeah, I don't know where everybody's at tonight. I know one of my guys, he's got to work tonight. And then I don't know where Tyler's at. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All right, guys, we at the 1 hour mark. We've been on the stream for 1 hour, and Ohio State's winning 10-3. Can you believe it? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, can you believe that? Can you believe it? Dun, 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 dun. Ohio State's winning. Can you believe it? All right. All right. So Indiana. Indiana looks like they're shook. To be honest with you, it looks like Indiana's a little shook. I don't know. It could be me, but Indiana looks like they're scared. I don't know. I mean, it just seems like Indiana's a little bit nervous. Ohio State overall has the momentum. However, between both quarterbacks, I would say obviously Sane has put a touchdown on the board. I just feel like they're both nervous. I feel like at this point, they're about the same. I would say it's about a 50-50 split at the quarterback position. Coaching, I feel like so far from a coaching perspective, I feel that Ohio State's winning from a coaching perspective. I feel like Ohio State's winning from a coaching perspective, and that's just basically. I don't think the coach from Indiana. I don't think he has actually. I don't think he's made good decisions. If you ask me, I feel like he should have went for a touchdown at the beginning of the game. I feel like you can't be scared of Ohio State. If you're gonna beat Ohio State, you gotta prove to Ohio State you're not afraid of them. Okay, okay. Shut down the run game. Shut out to Ohio State. He just threw him out of bounds. Yeah, my hair is wicked, man. Like I don't even brush my hair. I just go in the shower, let it get wet, and I just go out the door. But today, you know, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. That was a good catch. All right, let's see what he's gonna do. He handed the ball off. You know what? Indiana has a few game changers. They have number one, and then they have. So yeah, Indiana has a pretty good offense. They got a quarterback, they got a wide receiver, they got a runner. So this is why they're undefeated. You know, Indiana's undefeated, so you don't just go undefeated for no reason. You know what? Indiana's only down by 7, but Ohio State's dominating this game. This is looking like a complete wash. Ohio State's got Indiana scared, man. It's just that simple. I gotta be honest. So let's kind of take the conversation away from football right now because Indiana's gonna have to go back at halftime and they gotta regroup. They gotta regroup because see the thing is they've actually played Ohio State pretty good, but like I said, when you have Jeremiah Smith, like he can make something shake. So I personally believe that Indiana's gave it their best effort, and Ohio State still got a touchdown, and hit a couple field goals. So at the end of the day, I think Indiana is very. I think they're scared of Ohio State at this point. So, but Ohio State's gonna break the will in the third quarter. Watch and see what happens in the third quarter. Yeah, Aaron. What's up, Aaron? Hey, man. I've been looking at the game, whatever. I told you, man, Jeremiah Smith, man. Like, if you take Jeremiah Smith off this team, if you take Jeremiah Smith off Ohio State team, I don't know. I don't think we get this far, man. Yeah, I mean Tate is good, but when you have a situation where Jeremiah Smith, like he just like you have to look at it like when the game is tight, Jeremiah Smith just makes something happen, and then it just electrified. Like look at when Jeremiah Smith he caught that long pass, the coach just oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Ohio State's going for three, man. Three championships. It'll be the first team to ever do it. I don't know what's going to happen next season. I can't really speak on next season because it's next season. Oregon's loading up, but as far as when Jeremiah Smith, when the game is tight, man, you can look at the Indiana game when we played. Oh, that's Casey. Hey, what's up, Casey, man? Yeah, man. Aaron told me you're more into NFL. we're gonna do a lot of NFL talk, man. We're gonna cover NFL games too, But you know, we all went to Ohio State, but yeah, man. When if you look at that Notre Dame game, yeah, man. Just breaking down this game, how I see it, man. But when you look at the championship game against Notre Dame, man, Jeremiah Smith, man, he made plays happen where they were shocked, man. Notre Dame just, they were guarding us really hard, but Jeremiah Smith, he hits the home runs. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, as long as we have Jeremiah Smith, man, it opens up the field for everybody else. So, yeah, Tate is really good. I feel like Tate's gonna go in the first round, but it's just Jeremiah Smith, man. He's just so electrifying, man. I'm just telling you, man. He just um, the guy is just amazing, man. Oh yeah, man. I hope it's a good playoff run, Casey. Shouts out to you, man. I appreciate you for coming on, man, to talk sports, man. Me and Aaron. I think Aaron likes sports more than I do because Aaron's always watching football, basketball. Like whenever there's a game on, man, Aaron's just always talking about sports, man. But yeah, man, this is like my ninth live, and we're doing pretty good on the channel, man. This is yeah, yeah. That's how long I've known Aaron too. At Ohio State, I think it was 2004 when I met Aaron. But yeah, Ohio State's gonna win this game. Ohio State. I feel like Indiana's played Ohio State very tough, but they just have playmakers. Ohio State's just got playmakers, and both. I feel like both quarterbacks are nervous. I feel like saying for Ohio State, he threw the ball away a couple times and he got sacked a couple times. So it's a tough game, man. Both teams have a really good defense, but Ohio State's just to me, Ohio State's better in every category. Ohio State's got a better defense, more playmakers. You could probably argue the quarterback position it's a tie as far as at the quarterback position. I feel like the Indiana coach, he's a good coach. He won Coach of the Year last year, but I think Ryan Day, man. I think Ryan Day deserves Coach of the Year this year, man. I think for what Ohio State's done, I think Ryan Day deserves it. I think he deserves to be Coach of the Year. Yeah, I think so, man. I think a lot of people have been doubting Ryan Day the last couple years. Oh yeah, most definitely. But you know what though? When Indiana beat Oregon, man, when um when Indiana went to Eugene, Oregon, and they beat Oregon in their home arena, man, people were shocked. I was even shocked. I didn't think it was gonna happen. So you can't take Indiana lightly, you know what I mean? Because remember, Oregon beat Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Like last year. Yeah, you don't remember Oregon beat Ohio State last year. You don't remember I think it was the first game of the season last year, and Oregon beat Ohio State. But Indiana beat Oregon this year, so you can't take Indiana lightly. I feel like in a couple years, man, Indiana's gonna be. I'll probably say like two. Yeah, I feel like 2 more seasons. Indiana's gonna be tough, man. Like two more. I'll say give them 2 more seasons. Yeah, that's a funny commercial. But And you guys think that Alabama should make the playoffs? Did you guys watch that game? Georgia versus Alabama. You guys watch that game? Well, yeah, I watched like so you don't think they're gonna make the you don't think that they're gonna make the playoff? You don't think Alabama you don't think they're gonna make the playoff? Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, I watched the second half of that game. Honestly, man, I think I think Alabama shouldn't make it to the playoff, but I feel like they love the SEC conference, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens because I feel like last week they moved Alabama from number I think they were number like 10 and they moved them to number 9. So based on what I saw today, it was like they'll fall from like number 10, 11, and number 12. That's 3 slots, but I think Miami should go in there. I think it would be nice to see Miami get in, but I don't think Alabama should make it. I just feel like they love Alabama, man. That's the team that they like. So I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Casey, I believe I agree with you, Casey. I don't think they should make it. I talked to my friend. He's an Alabama fan. He said they're not gonna make it. I don't think so. But I would say Alabama had a good season though, man. I think Alabama like after they lost to Florida State, they won every game. You know, so and then you know they beat Georgia, so it was like you know they beat Georgia. So to me, even though it was a bad loss, you know when you look at the whole situation, I feel like maybe put Alabama at number 12. I think, and then see what they can do. You know, Notre Dame. I feel like Notre Dame's gonna make it, but I don't know, man. Notre Dame, they went to the championship last year, so I don't know. But Aaron, man, we gotta do a video, man. We haven't done a video in a while, Aaron, man. We gotta get something. We gotta get something shaking, man. We haven't. And that's my fault, man. That's my fault. Like I've been doing the most or whatever, so we gotta figure something out. Um, but yeah, Jeremiah Smith for Heisman. That's my pick for Heisman. Jeremiah Smith definitely should win the Heisman. And and what else? Um, the selection committee. You know, we gotta look at the selection committee, and we gotta follow that. And then we gotta look at the Ohio State. We gotta look at the Ohio State schedule for next year. So um, it's a lot of things going on, man. There's a lot of things going on. Well, I think this is it. Like next Saturday, I think it's Army versus Navy. I think I think it's Navy versus Army next week. I think next week. Not man. Look, man. Saying you, you got Tate on one side, you got Jeremiah Smith on one side, man. It can't be that. It can't be that bad. You know, you got Bo Jackson running the ball. I mean, come on, man. Like, I mean, Sayan's good as a freshman. I think Sayan should win like freshman of the year or like um Big Ten freshman of the year maybe. But as far as like Heisman, no. Come on, nah, nah. Um, Casey, I think it's tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow at 5 or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's gonna be tomorrow, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but it's gonna be interesting though, man. We got a woman that does some videos with us. She's an Alabama fan named Jackie. You know, we did a video for the Super Bowl last year, so we're gonna have her come on. I'm gonna reach out to her actually after this game and to see if she can do a video because she said Alabama wasn't gonna do good this season. So I'm gonna see if we can get her to do an Alabama video. Just let her talk about Alabama. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm thinking, man, Ohio State. I think Ohio State versus Georgia. I think that's the best case scenario, though. I think Ohio State should play Georgia. I think, and that'll be a rematch from I think 2002 or 2001. So, I mean, I'm sorry, 2021. I think that's going to be a rematch or whatever. But I think that's going to be probably as good as it gets. You know, Georgia versus Ohio State. But I don't know how the bracket's going to be. It's going to be interesting though. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, guys, you guys had a good day. You guys been doing Christmas shopping. What's been going on? I mean, I know Aaron. Aaron is a big producer. He got his equipment in the mail. So I know Aaron. You know, Aaron's Timberland, Scott Storch, you know what I'm saying? So I know Aaron's gonna be in tearing up the house, man, making beats and stuff like that. But I'm happy for you, Aaron, man, you guys show me your equipment, man, whenever you have time, you know what I'm saying, whenever you make your when you make your tracks and stuff like that. So but yeah, man, this first half, I think I think it's been about a tie. You could say Ohio State's been a little bit better, but I think it's a tie. Okay, you're done with Christmas shopping. Yeah, I think it's been a tie though, man. I think Ohio State's been a little bit better. They scored a touchdown. Indiana hasn't really been able to get in the end zone. So I don't know, man. I mean, I think maybe Ohio State has been a little bit better in the first half, but my prediction for this game was like 27 to like 14, maybe. Okay, Casey says seeds and first round matchups for the extended play. It's the second year of the 12-team structure with automatic bids for the five highest ranked conferences championships and buys for the top four. Yeah, I think Ohio State's easily going to win this year. I think tomorrow from noon, 3 p.m. on ESPN, it's a playoff selection show. I just looked up. Yeah, yeah. Like I think how it works is like I think week 11, they it's on Tuesdays. I think like the first week of college football, it's the AP poll and the coaches poll, but then I think it's week 11 or week 10. That's when the BCS starts, and then it comes out on Tuesdays. But then towards the end of the season, it starts on Sunday. So in the afternoon. So it's gonna be interesting, man. What they decide on tomorrow afternoon. So, but either way, man, Ohio State. I think what's gonna happen. I think Georgia's gonna be number two. Indiana's gonna have one loss. Indiana's gonna have one loss. So it's gonna be Ohio State. Then it's gonna be probably Georgia. I don't know about. I don't know about Texas Tech. I don't know. I don't really know how good Texas Tech really is. Like compared to like Ohio State and Georgia. But it's an interesting situation, though. Most definitely, most definitely. But what's going on in Columbus? Is it snowing up there? Is it like you know? Is it cold? Is it Hope you guys ain't drinking no alcohol tonight. You know what I mean? I know how Aaron gets, man. When Ohio State's on, Aaron goes to his his bar that he has at the house, and he goes crazy or whatever. But yeah, man, I like talking about college football, man. It's fun, man. Especially when when your team is doing solid, man. It's definitely good. So, but yeah, Casey, man. I was telling Aaron, man, we gotta do a video with you, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get you in the squad, man. Um, Aaron told me about how much you like sports. I think it was probably last season, I think, or last year. He told me. So I told him, to see if you wanted to do a video and stuff like that. But we'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out though. But yeah, guys, it's halftime. We at the 1 hour and 34-minute mark. My name is Mike. We got my man Arion in the building. We got my man Casey Ford in the building. You know what I'm saying? We rocking out. And I guess Jay is at work tonight. And I don't know where Tyler is at, man. Tyler needs to be in here. But, Tyler's basically, let me see what Tyler's doing. Let me see what Tyler's doing. Okay. But yeah, guys, it's been a close game so far. Both teams have been really good on defense. I would say Ohio State's been a little bit better. But like I said, I believe Ohio State's going to win this game. And bring the Big Ten championship back to Columbus. So we got the boy. I'm telling you, man. Boy, I'm telling you, man. Urban Meyer is something else, man. Urban Meyer is something else. Urban Meyer is something else. Something else. But yeah, Ohio State, the best damn band in the land. So I think Ohio State's got the best marching band. I think FAMU has the best hip hop band, so to say. But it's funny because it's a completely different flavor. But yeah, man, it's halftime. Here's my opinion about Fox Sports. To me, I think that I think that it's a good actual lineup. You got Matt Ryan, I think his name is. He was a quarterback at USC, and then you got Brady Quinn, who's from I guess Columbus or I guess Dublin, and then you got Urban Meyer. I think it's a good lineup, but I don't know. It's I think they should. I would have liked to see Reggie Bush on there. I think Reggie Bush would have been a good personality to put up there. And plus, Reggie Bush was one of the best players of all time. So I think that I would have put Reggie Bush up there or Tim Tebow if he was interested in coming back. Um, I just feel like this lineup of the halftime show. I feel like they're good, but it's not entertaining enough. I feel like it's okay, but it's just not. It's not entertaining enough, if you ask me. The Fox Sports halftime show and the Fox post game show. I just it's okay, but it's not. It's not all that. It's not all that. So we're looking at the ACC championship. Okay, so at the half, Duke is winning. That's crazy that Duke is actually. That's wild. Like Duke is that high when it comes to basketball. I mean football. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. So basically, they're interviewing the Alabama coach. They just talked to the Miami coach and the Notre Dame coach. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I think. Let me go see if I can pull up the top 12. Okay, so we know Indiana is gonna have one loss. I will put Indiana. I would drop Indiana to number. I'll put I'll put Indiana at number 4 since they beat Oregon. I'll put them at number 4, and then I'll move Texas Tech to number 3, and then Georgia to number 2. That's how I'll do it. Now, as far as the bottom teams, BYU's out of there. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking Miami is gonna go up. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Miami, Miami makes it, and Texas don't deserve to be in there. So what I'll do is I'm gonna take Alabama, and I'm gonna drop Alabama down to number 12, and then um, I guess you could put Texas in the playoff. I guess I don't know. I mean, if I had to, if I had to really look at it, Texas brings in money. If they're number 13 and you drop BYU out, but then BYU only has 2 losses. I think they lost today. I think they lost today. Yeah, so I guess what I'll do is everybody stays. It's just gonna be I'm gonna drop 13. I don't think Texas deserves to make it. I don't think so. Texas has 3 losses. All right. All right, y'all. We at the 1 hour 45 minute. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick. Be right back. Be right back, guys. And then we're gonna turn up at the 2 hour mark. So we got about 12 minutes. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to go heat up this patty. Okay. He got 100,000. I missed it. Let's see if I could rewind it. I missed it. Well, maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't kick nothing. Okay. So they did one of those things where you gotta throw the ball. Okay. Okay. But that's good. He won 100,000. That's what's up. That's what's up. No, I just had to go ahead and rewind it to find out how he won 100,000. That's 100,000. That's some nice change. You know what I'm saying? That's some good money. Start a business, but if it's school, I guess he'll be able to cover his expenses and what have you. But yeah, guys. Yeah, tomorrow morning I'm probably gonna go for a nice breakfast. Probably gonna go to IHOP. I feel like a nice omelet. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, okay, so it wasn't a kick, it was a throw. That's what it was. It wasn't a kick. And she was doing pretty good. You know what? Honestly, man, she did pretty good. Too bad she didn't win. She did pretty good. This is a Jamaican beef patty. If you haven't tried one, you better try one. You're missing out. If you don't live in a place that has any Jamaicans, you can make it yourself. Okay, we at the 1 hour and 57 minute mark. We got 3 more minutes before we hit the 2 hour mark. I love Jamaican patties. I love them. That was a nice tie he had, the commentator. All right, guys, the game has started. We in the final half. All right, so Ohio State is to start. What in the world was that? What in the world was that? Okay, Ohio State's at the. Oh, okay, Jackson. Okay, Jackson. That's what we need. Yeah, that was really good. He found that really good. Like Jackson found that scene really good. That was a good find. Come on, saying. Man, they've been after saying tonight. Well, Aaron, you there? Casey, you there? But yeah, guys, with the 2 hour mark, we in the second half, and it's 10-6. Ohio State's winning. My prediction was under 30. So the first team to get plus 25, wins the game, essentially. So we got 12 minutes left in the third quarter, and then about 30 minutes left in this game, and then if you add in TV timeouts and everything like that, it's probably another hour and a half. So just gotta hold on. Jeremiah Smith came across the side. I'll tell you, man, Jeremiah Smith reminds me of Terrell Owens, man. I'm telling you. He reminds me of Terrell Owens. Okay, so let me go ahead and look at this report. Oh, man. Let me see. Let me see what the stats are. We're going to the box score. Okay, so Mendoza has 138. Same has 119. Rushing, Bo Jackson has 45. K Black has 54. Receiving, Jeremiah Smith has 85. Ohio State has 11 tackles and 2 sacks. So that's pretty much what's going on. Ah man, come on, internet, don't do that. You know, yeah. So basically, yeah, this has been a tough game. I would say this has really been a tough game. You gotta be a warrior playing this game. So hopefully we didn't freeze up. Man, that coach is mad for Indiana. He mad. He big mad. Oh wow. That was a good throw from Indiana. Okay, let me see who it was that. Right. So he threw the ball out. He's ranked pretty high actually. He's ranked pretty high. Okay, let's see what the quarterback does at Indiana. That was nice. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, my thing is like Indiana's not a pushover, but that's a good throw. Woo! Man, it's been a long weekend. It's been out here grinding. It's crazy. So it's now 10:30, and we're at the 2 hour 50 minute mark of the Big Ten championship game. Oh no, 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 no. You know what? I like that iPhone 16 or 17. That's iPhone 17. It comes in that orange color. I like that orange color though. There's some stuff I can match it up with. But you say he's just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. Oh baby, you. Oh man. Wow. I guess people think that this Ohio State team's just gonna roll over Indiana. Both teams are undefeated. right, so all right, so it's 10:31. Oh, good one, good one. Jackson's doing really good. Dang. Yeah, he still caught that, man. That was crazy. He had like three guys on his back. All right, 13-10, Indiana. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. I see him in the first person, 25, 27. Wins this game. That's a fact. Or, I'm sorry, that's a fact. There you go. Jeremiah Smith. this is turning into a very slow game. All right, 13-10, Indiana. All right, it's a close game. Actually, Indiana took the lead, so if the whistle were to end in 1 hour, we probably would be in trouble. But yeah, guys, it's your man Mike, and we're here for Ohio State, and it's been a good season, but man, after this game, and then tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have a good breakfast. Let me see something. Oh man, Indiana's coach looks like he having a heart attack. If we could pin Indiana right in this spot, ah, he's a Michigan man. Damn, it's quiet tonight on on YouTube. No one ain't coming out. Nobody ain't coming out. That's too bad. Yeah, Aaron, calling on the messenger. Aaron, you there? Oh man, where is it at? Okay, it's right here. Damn. All right, guys, we're at the 2 hour and 42-minute mark. Indiana's up by three. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, it's getting the game's kind of getting boring and deadlocked, but yeah, man, I'm still going through though. You know what I mean? But Aaron, Aaron, you in the chat still? You in the chat still? You in the chat still? Yeah, can you hear me? Aaron, can you hear me? Aaron, this Ohio State's gonna win, bro. Come on, man. But yeah, Aaron, I'm gonna get off here, Aaron. All right. Yeah, Aaron was just telling me I was getting a little, a little drowsy, but yeah, it's getting close though. Reese Carrett, Robert Smith, Dawkins, Trayvon, Bo Jackson. Yeah, man, that's pretty much the legends, man. Correct, man. He was a monster. All right, guys, we got 10 more minutes left in the game. It's close. I mean, it's closer than I thought. I thought at least 25. Ohio State's on 10 points. Like I'm shocked. Whatever. Like, but we need two. We gotta get 2 touchdowns, and that should be good enough for the victory. Come on, saying okay. I'll take that. Oh man, this is getting wild, man. Okay, he got it. We gotta get at least 20. We gotta get at least 20. Okay. Well, they're exposing Ohio State. I'll tell you that much. They're exposing Ohio State. Well, really, they're exposing the quarterback. Oh my gosh. Those guys are huge. Oh man. What in the world? Come on, guys. We gotta get this touchdown, man. Let's stop playing, man. Man, guys are winded. Man, guys are winded. And you saw that? Wow. Oh man. Come on, Aaron, man. Don't give up, man. Aaron, don't give up, man. Honestly, man, I'm surprised in this game. I'm surprised that I'm surprised Ohio State didn't score more points. I'm surprised. Nah, it's never over, man. It ain't over until the fat lady sings, man. I don't think it's over, man. I don't think it's over. I can't believe this. I'm shocked though, man. I thought Ohio State was gonna be able to get at least 20 by now, but honestly, I would say like it was kind of disappointing for me because I started to get a little fatigued and tired. But I would say if I had to look at the blame, I would just say the quarterback was kind of like he was under pressure. You know what I mean? And he made some bad even from the start, man. Like if I had to point the blame, which I'm not blaming anybody, but from what I see, I think I think Sayin made some bad plays, like um, and he's a freshman, so uh, I don't want to blame him, but I purposely think that what's the quarterback from last year? Like it was something like that. You know what I mean? He threw the ball so much, and he got sacked so much that exactly. It just looked like Will Howard all over again, you know. Um, but that's what happens when you're a freshman. Um, he was scrambling, but he wasn't getting any like he was scrambling, but he wasn't really going forward. So from the start, I mean, it was like the first two plays, was putting Ohio State in the negative. So that's pretty much what I would see. What was the reason why Ohio State lost? And Indiana just, I mean, they just have a really good defense. You know what I'm saying? So somehow we got to get the ball back. We got to get the ball back. You know, we got to get the ball back. If we can get the ball back and have one more chance, one more drive, and you know, sneak out with the win, I'll take that. But I purposely believe that Indiana, um, the game plan was to go after the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And he just, he probably wasn't used to seeing this type of situation because, uh, he was getting attacked. If you look at the, I'm done. Come on, there, man. Don't do it, man. Come on, man. Now I believe we're gonna get one more chance, man. I don't know. They're probably gonna run the clock down, but I think we're gonna get. Aaron, you think we're gonna get one more chance to go down the field? I think so, man. I think we're gonna get one more chance, man. Um, but yeah, I would just say, man, they were successful with putting the pressure on the quarterback, saying like they put a lot of pressure on him, and he got sacked a lot and turned the ball over a lot. You know what I mean? So I think that was like that's where we lost the game at. You know what I mean? So, but you can't win them all. You know what I'm saying? So you know, all that would just mean is that Ohio State nobody's nobody's invincible. Nah. I mean, you gotta give it up to Indiana, man. Indiana had a good game plan. I still think that Ryan Day should get Coach of the Year. I just think that if you look at what they did, they went after the quarterback, and that was smart. You know that's the only weak link on the team is the quarterback. So, but I think that Ryan Day should have. I think that Ryan Day should have had another quarterback as a replacement. I think he should have had like a more mobile quarterback that he could have put in there because but we still got some time, man. We still got some time. But a lot of guys are tired, man. A lot of guys are gassed out, and it's close. It's close. What the? What in the? You saw that, man? That guy from Ohio State went crazy on him, man. Oh man. Oh man. He blasted that guy, man. Oh man. But honestly, man, I think he won this matchup, man. I gotta be honest, man. Today, the Indiana coach, he won this matchup, man. As far as if you look at the coaching matchup between him and Ryan Day, Ryan Day didn't make no adjustments. Ryan Day didn't make no adjustments, and you know, I think number 15. I think he is supposed to be like the top quarterback coming out the college season, but I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Well, I guess I was wrong. I was wrong about this. You know, Aaron, you there? Casey, you there? You guys still? you guys, you guys all right over there, man? Where we at? Where we at? What we doing? But yeah, I guess you can't win them all, man. Indiana somehow they would, just like how they shut down Oregon, man. They shut down their offense, and but yeah, that's my opinion about how Ohio State lost a game. And I won't say that they lost on purpose, Aaron. I would just say They went after the quarterback, and that was just basically they he choked whatever, you know. If I was if I was getting drowsy, I'm awake now. I'll tell you that much. I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake, and I'm gonna do a little video about this game. Actually, I'm gonna do a little video because I saw exactly. Damn, they haven't beat Ohio State since 1988. Dang. I was like, I was like 5 years old. Oh my god. Oh man. Come on, guys. We gotta get a stop. We gotta get a stop. We gotta get a stop. Come on, guys. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Third down. Third down. All right, guys. We're at the 3 hour mark. As you can see, the tide has changed. As you can see, this game is uh, Indiana's got the advantage. Ohio State missed a field goal. We've never been in this type of situation before. If we can, if we can get a stop, we may have a chance. We may have literally 1 minute to kind of go down the field or whatever. But you can't win them all. And I feel like this game, it'll help us to make some adjustments going into the playoff. So all ain't lost if we even lose this game. But yeah, we at the 3 minute mark, 3 hour mark, and it's been quiet tonight. And that's my expert analysis. Is we lost it at the quarterback position. That's how we lost this game. We lost it at the quarterback position. But we got. I'm gonna extend this live out. I'm gonna extend it out to about. I'm gonna go until the 50-minute mark. So we're gonna talk about everything, and then I'm just gonna leave it at that. So that's just how it's gonna go. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's over. It's over, man. It's over. No, the clock ran out, man. Yep, it's over, man. Hmm. Height. It's not enough time to get down the field. 18 seconds. It's not enough time, man. Well, I know what video I'm gonna do after this. Looks like I'm gonna be up late night tonight. He got it. How the heck? How did he get that? How did he get that? No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wow. Indiana's the number one team going in the playoff. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. All right, guys. So, hey, is Casey still there? Yeah, man. I hope you guys ain't drinking too much, man. Hey, man. You see the speech that the quarterback's giving? He looks like he's crying. He's crying about the. You see it? Oh my god. No, honestly, man. Like all I'm gonna say, and I know you gotta go. I got. All I will say is, they gotta make adjustments going into the playoff, and that's all I'll say on that, man. But hey, man, I'm not gonna hold you guys up, man. And I'll holler at you after church tomorrow. All right, Casey, man. I'll talk to you, man. All right, all right, man. All right, guys. So you see it. Ohio State lost their first loss of the season, going into the playoff. And Indiana is the number one team in the country going into the playoff. My thoughts on the whole situation. Um, I didn't think that this was going to happen. I predicted Ohio State was going to get at least 20 plus points. But when you look at the situation, the game was lost at the QB position, and that's just my opinion. I honestly believe that the game was lost with saying he was a freshman and he just got nervous. Uh, it doesn't mean that we're not going to win a national championship, but man, we should have been able to win the Big Ten championship. I mean, I'm not going to call Indiana bums, but they had a good game plan. They took. You can have the best receiver. You can have the second or third best receiver in Tate, but if the quarterback can't get the ball to them, what use is it? So that's my opinion on the whole thing. Shouts out to Indiana, man. Indiana's for real, and I thought Indiana would be in this position 2 years from now, but actually they're here now. So we gotta do a lot of thinking going into next season because Indiana's just getting started. This is in 2 seasons, Indiana came from nowhere to winning the Big Ten championship. So, you know, but yeah, guys, Ohio State got their first loss of the year, and saying you just gotta think about things moving forward, and you'll be alright. All I gotta say is, hey man, the Big Ten is the strongest conference in college football, flat out, flat out. I still feel that Ohio State is the best team, but anybody can be beat on any given night, and that's my words. This live stream was a good live stream, and whoever participated, I appreciate Aaron, Casey coming through. Let me try to hit up a few people to see what's going on. But yeah, guys, everybody's pissed off about Ohio State losing tonight. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rewind this. Okay. So yeah, guys, it was a good game tonight. Indiana definitely earned this victory. It was a close game in the first half, but uh, Ryan Day got out coached, and there was no adjustments made, and it's gonna be interesting going into the playoff. What bracket we get into, considering that we are not number one anymore. Anyways, Buckeye Land, Columbus, stay up, and we got more videos coming. We got more live streams coming, and this game was a home game for Indiana. This was in Indiana, so it was like a home game. So it's nothing to be ashamed of on this loss. So with that, I end this live stream. God bless you, and we'll see you next time. Remember, it's always time for a change. My name is Mike. I'm out.